Hello guys, today I am going to start a new anime series Wugung Ji, where a human prince competes with gods, and it's really a best anime I have ever seen, so let's start. In the beginning of the episode, we see an old man who is actually the messenger of the gods, Zwan. After traveling a long way, he arrives at the capitals of the Shang Kingdom, and we see that he is accompanied by a mighty dark power. Soon he reaches the main gate of palace where we see King Jishao of the Shang Kingdom. Zwan tells that he has been walking continuously for 30 days and has come here with a message from King Tian of the gods. Then he tells that your kingdom was serving the deities for 600 years, but since you became the king, this relation has deteriorated and the deities are very angry with this. Then he gives a map to Jishao and says that it has the location of some new mines from which you can please the gods by extracting blood crystals. Jishao says that already many of his men are engaged in this work and now he has no more people left, so he cannot even increase the mining work. Hearing this, Zwan starts laughing and says that even the gods know this very well and that is why you have to capture the surrounding kingdoms. Hearing this, Jishao gets angry and thinks that maybe the gods have gone mad. He says that we have served him for 600 years without any complaint and we did not get any benefit from that. Zwan tells him that serving the gods is the duty of humans and you cannot turn away from this tradition. But Jishao burns the map and says that I just follow my rules. Shen proceeds to warn him and says that the punishment for this is going to be terrible, but Jishao does not care and says that I am ready to face the gods. Shen is also surprised to see his courage. This happens and his vulture goes towards heaven to give this news. In the next scene we see Prince Wugung, who is very angry with his father Jishao and feels that he should not have fought with the gods. Turns out he doesn't trust his dad at all and thinks I have to fend for myself. Just then he hears screams from outside and he sees that the city is in a panic. He understands that the gods have attacked them and he goes to the tower to find his mom. Next we see his mom Daji, who is watching the attack from the tower, when a warrior named Jiu comes to meet her, who is actually Jishao's brother, and tells her that it is very difficult to save the Shang Kingdom. It is known from his words that Jiu had left the kingdom long ago and has now become a very powerful warrior. Next we see King Jifa from the kingdom of Jiao accompanied by Xian, the messenger of the gods. He tells Jifa that by capturing the Shang, you will become special to the gods and there will be no one more powerful than you in the world. Zifa also knows that the gods just want to use him, but he is helpless. He orders his army to attack the Shang kingdom's capital Jiaobi. Soon his army reaches the outskirts of the city and the massacre begins there. Xiao's men also come to fight them, but Zifa's army kills them and goes inside the city. Wu Gung sees that people are very disappointed with his dad. He also thinks that maybe he is right because Jishao never cared for him, then he thinks to leave from there, but in the same way he collides with a man. Man recognizes him as son of the king and all those people surround him. Wu Gung pulls out his knife to escape, but soon the mob catches up with him and says that we should hand him over to Zifa. Just then Jishao comes there and says that you should be ashamed of taking revenge on a child. He says that if you are so angry then take me to Jifa, and everyone backs down after hearing this. Then Jishao tells Wu Gung to go to his mom, but Wu Gung wants to stay here and fight with them. Jishao says that you are not yet worthy of this, and after hearing this Wu Gung gets very angry. He leaves from there sadly and thinks that one day he will definitely surpass his father. Here Jiu was also watching all this standing far away and he thinks that his brother could neither become a good father nor a good king. Jishao's people also see Jiu and talk that now he has become a great warrior and even killed a god. Jishao thinks that he has come here to help him, but Jiu says maybe I have come here to kill you and gift your head to the gods. Jishao says you can't do this because like me you also hate gods. Hearing this Jiu understands that his brother has not changed at all and says that like this you will be killed soon. Then Jishao says he is not afraid of dying and goes to fight Zifa with his army. In a flashback we see that Jiu wanted to take Daji away from here, but she refuses to do so. Then Jiu says that although I don't like Jishao at all, but I will help him in this fight. Next we see Zifa, who knows that he is very close to victory, and Zwan says that you are going to write your name in history and even gods will definitely come to help you. Just then they see Ji Xiao, who is angrily walking towards them, and Zifa gets upset seeing this. Jiu also comes to join him in the fight, and Zifa's army starts crumbling like a house of cards. Zifa says that you have not done right by taking enmity with the gods, and I have come to punish you at their behest. On this, Ji Xiao says that my fight is for humanity, and even the gods themselves cannot stop me by coming. Then he calls Zifa the slave of the gods and says that I cannot do their slavery like you. Zifa thinks of attacking him, but then a god comes down from the sky and says Ji Xiao is my victim. This god is really terrifying, and not single human ever try to provoke him. It is revealed that this deity's name is Qi, and he challenges Ji Xiao to battle. Next fighting is really interesting, so don't miss it. I will upload next episode soon.